rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal. For how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken language and spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My fans on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the resolve. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who we caught up in using what I was scarred with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while stenciling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B, just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawing. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena on. So bent on, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and on when you see them others perform. Organized chaos, outcasted like hey ya.
Yo, party people in the place to be. What's good? It's your number one Chief Rockin' Nation Universal main man, Uncle Freezy. Welcome to the premiere Knicks in the Nighttime show, the Knicks at Night podcast. Salute, 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 man. We're going to talk this talk the way that y'all like to have this talk to y'all. Man, we got people backstage. We're going to come through and rock the spot. Miguel P in the building. King G in the building. Salute. The son of the legend, Kerry Cox is in the building. Franks was good. YZ is in the building. Salute. Coach in the building. Yo, somebody need to reach out to Ribs, bro. Ribs, where you at? Ribs, where you at, bro? Tori B, Coach, what's good, y'all?
Evening, people.
Salute y'all, man. I'm glad to have y'all here, man. I need some good company, man. I need some good company, man. I'm glad y'all here. Y'all always provide good company, man. So
Three's company.
Yeah, man. Three's company. Yeah, man. I'm super excited about the Emirates Cup thing later on tonight, bro. I'm super excited. I'm stoked about that, bro.
I don't know why I'm more excited now that it's San Antonio than before when it was OKC. I don't know why. I
was excited the other way.
I know this is gonna sound weird, right? And I think the Knicks could beat anybody when they're clicking. I feel like we're the best team in the NBA, but I feel like if we don't win against San Antonio, it won't be as bad as if we didn't beat OKC, if that makes sense. Like, I don't think we're going to lose, but I think if we take the L of San Antonio, the noise won't be as loud as it would have been if we would have lost the game to the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Right.
Like, I think it would have been like, oh, it's the end of the world. Look, I told you the Knicks ain't good enough, and trade everybody, and they would have traded the entire team. Like, everybody. Right. So I'm kind of glad that we're not playing, even though I think we could beat them. But I'm just happy we're not playing them.
Right.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Like, I want to play whoever, but right now I was like, if they don't win this game, oh God, like the fallout behind it.
I mean, at this point, I feel like the same people are gonna say, if we lost OKC, see, we ain't good enough yet, we got to do something, are gonna even speak louder if we don't do it against San Antonio. They'd be like, see, we need Wemby insurance. We got no one's got anybody that can defend Wemby, though.
I was going to say the entire league need Wemby insurance.
Well, what are you going to grow somebody in a factory? I mean, there's no one.
Can do.
And the thing is, here's the key. I say this a lot, even about our own team. Like, if I was to defend the Knicks as a coach, I'm not trying to stop Brunson. I'm not trying to stop Cat. They're going to get their 30 in big moments sometimes. You got to stop OG and Josh and Mikhail, and you got to stop Mitch from getting offensive boards. You got to stop Deuce from making threes. You got to stop Clarkson doing what he. That's who you got to stop. You can't stop Brunson. You can't stop Cat. And when teams waste their energy doing things like that on the one or two really good guys on a team, I think they make mistakes, you know.
Right.
And that's how I feel we should defend San Antonio. Let Wemby score 100.
No.
No matter how good he is.
I don't think he's still on minute restrictions anyway.
Yeah. I mean,
he's still on minute restrictions.
He still probably dropped 40 on our head in like 25 minutes. Who
It's
knows?
a possibility.
But
it's a possibility.
I don't want to see Harrison Barnes scoring 25.
Right.
And Steven Castle getting 20. And De'Aaron Fox getting 30. You know, those are the guys we got to be careful of, you know.
And they better be careful with us too. Because OG
hell
could
yeah.
get 20 and Mikal could get 20. And Josh could get 20. Be careful with us too.
Right.
Exactly.
Because it's always the narrative, right? Is, wow, can the Knicks beat this team? It's never, can this team beat the Knicks? It's never the other way around.
Right.
Well,
right.
The only team that's going to beat the Knicks is the Knicks, bro. I've been saying that. And you pretty much saying it too. Like, the only thing that's going to stop the Knicks is if we're cold as hell and we ain't shooting and we just letting them get to the rim whenever they want, you know. Teams, you can't concentrate on defending threes anymore in this league, bro. You just can't. Like, teams are going to jack them no matter how you defend it. You can't even defend Wemby's threes. First of all, he's 7'6" or whatever the hell he is, and he shoots them from 30 feet out.
Yeah.
What the hell defense can you run to stop that? None.
There's no defense for that.
So we lead the league, I think. If we don't lead the league, we're definitely in the top 3 in more points per paint difference. We average more, like 4.5 points in the paint more than our opponent.
Okay.
It's like 3rd or 4th in the league or something. I remember looked it up the other day. That's an important stat, especially with a team this year who we've had focus on the 3, and our 3-point shooting is as high as it's been. We're doing that as well as scoring in the paint. That's what's making our offense so great this year. We're 2nd in the league in offensive rating for a reason.
Okay.
So, like Tori said, the Spurs got to worry about us. And they are. Trust me. I live here in San Antonio.
Yeah,
They're sweating it.
I like that team, though. Their coach is really good. I like that team. I like San Antonio.
Yeah, he's good.
He's a good coach, man.
Yeah.
He looked like he's 12 years old, but he's still a good coach.
He's still a great coach, for sure.
Man. He's doing I don't even know the man's name. He's doing a good job.
His name, I think his name is Mitch something, like Mitchell something.
Yeah.
Mitchell Robinson or some shit. I don't know.
His name is Mitchell Robinson. Okay.
Something. I don't know. I only see him every other game, so I don't know.
I know it's Mitch. Oh God. I know it's Mitch something.
Right. If I may, I do think there is a easy way to beat San Antonio. And I think that way is Wemby's gonna get a bunch of rebounds, man. Wemby may get 15, 18, 20 plus rebounds against us. The key, everybody, is when Wemby grabs those rebounds, he wants to be the point center. When he grabs those rebounds, we need to keep a defender on him to make him work his way up the floor. right? Make him grind. Y'all know how teams do Jalen Brunson, right?
Yes.
And hoping that the fatigue in his legs towards the end of the game will have worn down Jalen Brunson so that he can miss shots late in games. That's what we want to do to Wemby. Now, when Wemby doesn't grab a rebound, we need to run and get him running. Because the other guys that they
Gotta
have,
tire that big man out.
yeah, like the other guys that they have, they're NBA athletes. They're gonna run up and down the floor, zoom, 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 zoom. Mikal Bridges, Stephon Castle, Devin Vassell, OG Anunoby, Keldon Johnson, Josh Hart, all them wings. They're gonna do NBA wing stuff, right? But the bigs, right? The bigs, however, right? That running up and down the floor, and I know what people think, like, nah, it's not that way, Uncle Freezy. Yes, it's that way. This is science. This is not this is not style of play or whatever. Big people get tired faster than little people. That's just, a part of it, right? I want to see the Knicks run up and down the floor. Like, you don't have to run up and down the floor and jack shots. But make that guy work, right? Make Victor Wembanyama work for everything he's a. Don't foul him. You don't have to foul him or anything, but make him work. And by the time the fourth quarter gets here, either the game will be so far away that what Wemby doesn't matter,
right?
Or at the same time, by that time he'll be so tired he won't have any gas left in the tank. How I know that to be true? The Knicks used to have a guy 7'3" and a 7'3" athlete that can dribble the ball, handle, and shoot, and dunk. And teams used to run him up and down the floor, and he used to be exhausted. One year before the All-Star break, he was like, "I don't know how Carmelo Anthony do this every night. I'm exhausted." Like, he was ready to pack it up for the season. He was that exhausted. That's what I think we need to do to Wemby. All the other guys is gonna do NBA 6'6" NBA athlete stuff. All of them gonna do all that stuff. The difference is gonna come down to, in my opinion, is can Cat and Mitch wear down Wemby, right? And I'm not saying when Wemby gets a rebound, I don't want Cat full court defense. I prefer for that to be OG, and then when he crosses half, then they can switch. Right? I don't want Cat to be that, because I don't want Cat picking up ticky-tack fouls 80 feet away from the rim. That's not what I'm saying. Right? That's not what I'm saying. Drip more. In the building. Salute. Coach, that's what I think. Because the thing is, we don't want to get into a tactical game, because their coach Mitch Johnson, he's an excellent young coach. I don't want to get into a chess match with him, because he looks like a young Eric Spoelstra, right? What I'd like to do is get Wemby tired, get him picking up ticky-tack fouls because he's tired. Now that, I think, is how we beat the Spurs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I'm sure we've seen highlights, Wemby goes down the court, like, oh, look how big he is, dribbling all the way to the rim, blah, blah, blah. But if you watch whole games of him, he'd rather the game be slowed down and play half court.
Yeah.
And really the rest of their team ain't built that way. They're only doing that because they got him.
Right.
Like the rest of them guys, like you said, De'Aaron Fox, who wants to be more on the run than that guy? Castle.
Right.
I mean, even Harrison Barnes. All them guys like to get out and go.
Get out and run, yeah.
But Wemby slows them down.
Yeah. But Wemby is great, though.
Oh, yeah. Now, from my own personal, what I see and hear, because, living here in San Antonio now, every time I ride home from work, I got the talk radio, sports talk radio, the local one on, when they always talking Spurs and Cowboys and all that stuff.
Right.
So when they were talking about the Spurs, they let games get away sometime because, especially against savvy veteran teams that know how to finish games, having the youth they have, it's great to have. All that athleticism, it's great to have.
Right.
But when it comes down to those clutch moments and winning them tough games, learning how to manufacture points at the end of a game or in overtime, and those moments, they still don't know how to really do that stuff.
Right.
So that's been a lot of their shortcomings, on their team this year. It ain't because of lack of talent, obviously.
Right.
I mean, they got the same record as us, so for a reason.
Yeah,
I mean, they were not
hooping over there.
Yeah, I mean, they're 9-3 without Wemby.
Right.
So,
I mean, we was missing some key players. So yeah, I get it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Luke Cornett, you know what he's done against us sometimes when he's on the Celtics.
Yeah.
He's playing pretty good for them.
Yeah.
But I want to see Cat bully his ass to the rim, though.
Yeah.
I want to see Mitch keep him off the boards.
Speaking of Mitch,
you think Mitch is going to defend him quite a bit, Wemby?
Wemby?
Sorry, Tori.
No. That's fine. Y'all, I know this is a left turn. There's a Mitch agent put out there. Maybe Mitch would hit more free throws if they gave him the ball. Did y'all see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
If Mitch is out there tanking on purpose, I'm not going to be the president of his fan club anymore. I'm throwing in the towel. I don't play them games. Play your game, big man.
Right. I think that is more of somebody going to bat for Mitch. That's what I thought it was.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Because I like being the president of Mitch Robinson's fan club.
It sounds like he'd rather have his percentage off a $24 million contract than a percentage off a $17 million.
That's what it sounds. Yeah.
Because his cut's a lot more if he gets more money.
Yeah, I mean, look, you got to earn that money, and you spent a lot of that time hurt.
Yo,
earn that money.
Yeah, no, I don't think he's taking anything. It's just he's bad at free throws.
Yeah.
I think his confidence is just low, bro.
Yeah, it's a mental.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
He does, though, because if you pay attention, right, it'll be a few games where he look like regular. He's not out there looking like Superman. Yeah. But if you give him a few passes and he score a few points, he out there bouncing around like a whole new person.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed that. He had
he better not be holding back, bro.
9.9 rebound games. And then they gave him 3 baskets in a row, and he pulled down 15 rebounds. And I'm like, see, Mitch playing games, yo. Mitch playing games.
I mean, he's had more lobs thrown to him this year than he has since like his second or third year.
Jordan Clarkson threw him a lob one night, and he fell. And I held my breath. And I said, if he do that again, I'm going to find Jordan Clarkson in the street. Like, listen here, don't do that no more. Don't you do it.
He's going to go to blows off rip.
Don't do that again.
I know when Cole's
Jordan Clarkson looks for him. They look for him. Jordan do it. McCallum
do
it. They look for him. Kolek always look for him.
Cole's look for him,
yeah.
JB just ain't great at the lob.
He's thrown a couple pretty good ones this year, but not as much as it's there. That's for sure.
But a lot
I
of
just
times
think
too,
Jalen
Mitch don't
Brunson's a
even go
midget.
to the basket.
I mean, when Brunson's in his bag, bro, he's in that Brunson burner, bro. He ain't passing to nobody, bro.
Nah, he ain't passing to nobody.
And the thing is, he's been in that burner mode all season so far. So it's hard to complain. Like sometimes I'm like, no, okay.
Right, you be mad like he never gonna pat. Never mind, he not gonna forget it.
Right.
Oh, another three. Never mind. Never mind.
I guess even though we've been seeing it now, this is the 4th season he's doing it now. I'm not to say I'm not used to it. It's just been so long. I mean, I guess Melo did it from time to time, but just not used to like someone putting up shots like he puts up and they going in, bro. It's just I'm still not used to it.
He's better than Melo.
He is, bro. I'm sorry. Like, he just is.
Yeah. Yeah, I know I love Melo, bro.
How long is gonna be before we say he better than Patrick Ewing? Another season? Season? When we gonna do it?
I be telling my kids, man, hey, the grandbaby got to be named after Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony Freezy. That's got to be his name.
I mean,
you know, I love Melo, right? I love Melo, right? But
I mean,
to Coach's point, Jalen Brunson is pressure. Jalen Brunson is forever, man. JB is forever.
I mean, once if we win the chip, he's right behind Clyde immediately. Like he's literally number 2 behind
Clyde. For as
Clyde.
much as they tease him, right? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I didn't mean to step on you. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, like he's as soon as he wins a chip, he's number 2 behind Clyde right then and there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then from there, I mean, you're talking about Patrick Ewing's my favorite player ever, so it's hard for me to give anybody anything over him.
I think Pat Ewing is the GOAT, bro.
I mean, I'm not saying I disagree. I'm just saying how long it's gonna take. Like when it's gonna be like, you know what? Best of all time. When it's gonna be that? One more season? Because this man is, I think he's on a complete tear. Like a literal, since he came back from his, how many games did he miss? 2, 3? He missed 3 games?
Was it 2?
With his ankle injury?
Yeah. You talking about when he went in the back and got some ankles?
No, he didn't use his spare ankle because he stayed off a few games.
Oh, okay.
He was out for the 2 or 3 games this season, right? When he twisted the ankle against Orlando in the first game. But since he's been back, he's been a 30-piece or better since he's been back. Like he's literally on a tear. That's very impressive.
Yeah.
That footwork, like it never. Jalen Brunson is not athletic. He's not fast. He ain't stronger than the guys he out there playing against, but he gonna get you that 30, 35 on a nightly basis. And even though he's getting all those points, his teammates are still very much involved in the game.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell Mike Brown did over there, but he working miracles.
Yeah.
Because this the same team.
It's the same.
It's not like they went out. This the same team.
All I know is
should be ashamed of himself.
I said every time I hear his name, I'll be wanting to fire him on the spot.
I know. I told you if I see him in the street, I'm gonna tell him.
He fired.
Yo, listen, I got a message for you. You're fired.
I guess about 5 or 6 games ago, it was Mike Brown, and even the players mentioned it too. They had a come to Jesus talk with Cat about his effort on defense and whatnot.
Right.
And he mentioned it. It was in one of the post-game interviews or something. I forget when I heard him when he said this. He said something about it. And since that moment, the last 5 games since then, he's number 2 on the team behind Mitchell Robinson in defensive rating.
That's not bad, bro. That's pretty good.
He behind who you said, Coach?
Mitch.
Oh, okay. On the team. All right.
Yeah, like he's at 104.6 defensive rating the last 5 games.
That's not bad. That's pretty good.
And there's like 1 or 2 guys that are lower, but they only played a couple of minutes, like the end of the game minute guys. That happens. But those ratings don't count.
Right.
But and I mean, hell, he had. It's cool and all, but that post game when Cat had the damn Timbs around his neck and the construction hat and the looking like
they told him to wear that out there, and I was happy they told him to wear it out there because they know he be getting dragged for his defense.
Yeah, exactly. When he was wearing that in his interview, I mean, it was good. If that's something that motivated him, like I said, that he feels appreciated and validated on some stuff.
Right.
Just so y'all know, JB's never getting that.
Oh, talking about for defense? Nah,
never getting that.
No.
Never getting that. He's never gonna get that.
I can't see JB ever getting And no knock on JB because JB.
He's like, when
JB,
y'all get one for the 40 piece, let me know.
Yeah.
Y'all get one for the 40 piece, let me know.
Right. If there's like a McNugget outfit to wear,
right.
Jalen Brunson
let me in on that.
Yeah.
And I don't give a good. I was gonna curse. I don't care if he ever get that ever, because he gonna go and get me 35.
What do you hey, DJ
Be
Cash
blessed,
is in the building? Salute. What do y'all think the Emirates Cup championship will mean for the city, though?
Say it again.
What does the Emirates Cup final championship or Emirates Cup final victory mean for the fans of New York?
The fans of New York are very harsh, right? So most of them don't care. But I'll say this. I was in the it doesn't matter to me stage for a really long time. Like, I'm like, I don't care about this cup. Like, who cares? But I want to say I had a conversation with you, it might have been. Or maybe we was talking about it on stream. And I thought about it after. And if it's a stepping stone, right? That puts a feather in your cap for your winning culture, you should go out there and get it.
Right.
Because it's giving you something to strive for, and it gives you something to achieve. And when you achieve your goals, you always feel better about yourself. So you go out there, you win the cup, you feeling good. That's a carryover. Yeah. So hopefully it'll make you, push you for the rest of the season. Like, this what it feel like to win. I want to keep winning.
Right. That sense of beating a quality NBA team in a high leverage moment with something at stake.
Right.
Something at stake. See, because the thing is, there's been years where we beat Boston. Y'all remember the Emmanuel Quickley game on Saturday night against the Celtics? When Quickley legitimately was bombing. Y'all remember how hot Quickley got in the third quarter of that ABC Saturday night game?
I didn't see it.
He was so in my heart, I believe Emmanuel Quickley earned a max contract because in that night he made the unbeatable Boston Celtics look like they couldn't guard him. I think that's how he got his contract in Toronto. And that Mike Breen said bang so many times that night. It was remember that was a game that Jalen Brunson missed due to injury, and Knicks fans were thinking like, yo, I just hope Boston know. I could take a loss by 30, but please don't let them beat us by 40. That kind of night.
Okay.
That's how hot Boston was. And Quickly came out there, bro, and
And went off.
and went off, right? But even though the Knicks won that game, it wasn't a high leverage game. It was just a good opponent. And there was nothing at stake. Like there were legit no stakes. Like there were like no real stakes at it. It was just that's your rival. You just want to beat your rival. Right. But this Emirates Cup game, all the stakes. Right.
$500,000 is a lot to play for.
Right. Right. Do you know what Tyler Kolek can do with that kind of money?
$500K.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like, bro, that's literally 25% of his salary right now.
Well, with New York taxes, that's like $40, but still, it's a lot of money on paper.
after taxes, they can't even buy no wieners. But
that's
anyway,
like $40.
Yeah, I mean, because he's making 2.2, and the winner gets 560 G's.
Well, they already got 212, right? So no matter what, they're gonna get $200K.
Oh yeah, but yeah. So just in cup money alone, Tyler Kolek's making almost double the salary at the
end. Right.
And they should tell them since they won it in Vegas, it shouldn't be taxed, but that's not how life works.
Yeah. But the thing the major thing I'm getting at is in December, there is no major stake game in town except the Emirates Cup.
Right.
You can't win the NBA Finals in December, right? But you can win the Emirates Cup game, right? And then that could be a carryover. You can have that carryover to other parts of the season. So,
the only thing I don't like is they don't count. Like the other games count in the record because they can schedule for it,
right?
But like this game,
yeah,
like every team in the NBA plays each other at least once, right? The cross conference thing too.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand why they don't just like the two teams that win. If they didn't play it, it just replaces that game.
So if we're gonna play San Antonio twice still, like in San Antonio and at the Garden.
I think so.
Regardless of this game, okay. Yeah. I didn't know that. I thought this was counted as one of the games. All right.
Not this. Yeah, not this. All right. So what?
I thought they playing an extra game, or they just gonna take a game off the schedule?
They this one won't count. But the extra game won't count. It's only for the championship game though that it doesn't count. All the other games.
So they're gonna be playing 83 games this season.
No, they'll be playing 83 games.
But this game won't count towards they
right.
Sure, if I was them, I wouldn't have wanted to win. They'd have had how many days off if they would have just went home against Orlando? 5? I'd rather have 5 days off. Damn, let me go home.
Nah, they would have, but Torby, they would have been playing.
No, I thought they would have had like a lot of days off if they didn't win.
Nah.
Their next game wouldn't have been till Friday.
Nah, they'd have been playing regular games. They'd have probably been playing.
No, I know, but their next regular game wouldn't have been, I think, until Friday.
No.
Oh, they would have had to play before that?
Right. Yeah. They only change the schedule if you advance. If you advance your schedule,
I got it wrong. I thought they would have been off till Friday.
Nah.
Nah, they would have played like.
Because now they playing like every other night for a while after this. It's like they playing back to back, and then they off a night and they play, and they off a night and they play, and they off a night and they play. They got a pretty tight schedule coming up. It's not no 2-3 days off nowhere.
Right, but they only played 2 games in 8 days though. Right here.
No, I get it. Yeah. It's
or
a lot of
2 games in 7 days. I'm sorry.
Right.
Because they played Orlando, was off for 3 days, and then they were off for 3 days, and now they play San Antonio. Yeah.
Right.
And then I think they'll be off for 3 days. Break. And then, yeah. I would prefer the Emirates Cup thing as opposed to them putting the Lakers on the schedule, right? Or the Houston Rockets on the schedule. I prefer that. If you're gonna play a tough team, man, at least can something be on the line?
Yeah.
Is what I'm thinking. Like, you know.
Yeah, I kind of agree with East Blue Drew.
That's good that they getting reps, and it's just, it make for tired. Well, you know what? He playing. I hope Deuce and them come back, so we get back to our 10-man rotation.
We just get an extra game of reps with our lineup, Yeah. See, the only thing is, man, if we win, I want to get that win on our record, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right, you don't like that it don't count. Like, this should count.
Yeah.
But if you lose, you don't want it to count.
Yeah, if that's why if we lose, it's like, all right, that's straight. It didn't count on our record.
Yeah, but I think it's something still though, more than that. Just the winning a high leverage game with stakes up for grabs. Because the Knicks ain't won a game like that since
the Boston series.
Ooh.
Has it been?
Yeah.
I mean, those
I was going to say
that counted. I mean,
I was going to say game 2 of the Indiana series, but the Boston series too. Yeah. I'm still frustrated that because even though we talked about the Eastern Conference Finals, the thing that frustrates me is we didn't win. You don't get it. You don't get a banner for like showing up. That's the frustrating part for me. You know what I'm saying? That banner is in Indiana. Indiana is the 2024-25 Eastern Conference champs, not the Knicks. Right? And I know everybody want to blame Cat because we blame Cat for everything.
Thanks for reminding me.
You're fired.
You know, I mean, I'm just in that thing of success breeds success. Right? Success breeds success in my mind. That's just
like the thing for me, and I never want to make excuses or whatever and all that. But we're talking about the last 3 seasons. I mean, I don't mind losing a playoff series. And it's like, man, that team just had something that series or whatever it is. But, man, these last 3 series we lost. We should have been in the finals, bro. Even with
Coach, you giving me PTSD.
Here we go, bro. Somebody about to get triggered, bro.
Oh God!
I ain't saying no names.
Even with Double T at the helm, like
I'm not saying no names, but somebody about to get triggered. Somebody y'all know about to get very upset as soon as we go down this path, and don't have nothing to do with nobody on the panel either.
I mean, the other 2 were, because of injuries. They had bad luck. That was part of it. Even though when we were injured, we still were almost good enough to beat Indiana 2 years ago. But it's just, I can't come up short again, bro. It can't happen again. Hell no.
Bro, we about to have Tori, please stop him. Please stop, because we go down this path.
I already said I had PTSD. I don't want to.
And he's still going.
I don't want to think about
it. Still going.
I'm trying to tune it out.
You feel me?
It's PTTSD. That's what it is.
Right, Coach.
You already know. Chat, y'all already know that my thing is y'all already know how I feel, right? Y'all already know, chat. Y'all already know that I feel like we should be 3-time defending NBA champs. And on top of that, we should have Paolo Banchero. Right? That's how I feel. Right? That season that Tom Thibodeau wasted, the year where all the point guards were hurt and he started Alec Burks for 58 games at point guard. Anybody remember that? Is that just me?
Yep.
Anybody remember that game 6, where all we needed was a bucket and we could take the lead against the Miami Heat, and he chose to put Josh Hart, Quentin Grimes, and RJ Barrett out there when RJ was already 1 for 10, and you had Evan Fournier and Derrick Rose on your bench. He kept Josh and RJ in there for defense when you needed offense. Y'all don't remember that. I remember that. I remember Quentin Grimes. I remember us being down by 2. Tom Thibodeau draws up a play. I'm sorry, we down by 4. Tom Thibodeau draws up a play. Not for Evan Fournier, not for Derrick Rose, not for Jalen Brunson. He draws up a play for Quentin Grimes. And Quentin Grimes, who's a fan favorite here on the channel, right, shoots a UFO in the corner. And now he's done played for 4 teams ever since then. Right? Right. Tibbs owes us a championship. And every time I see him, I have to pull a strongly worded letter out of my back pocket to pass to him.
That's it. And that word, and only thing in that letter is "you fired."
That's it.
In red letters.
Yo, Tori.
Red letters.
Not Tori. It don't even it ain't even in good penmanship. When I wrote it, I put it in them them ransom note letters.
Yep.
Don't you ever saw ransom note in the
magazine? You're fired.
Right. In ransom note fine. You know what I'm saying? But it's one of them things, man, where I feel like, there's nothing we can do to change the past. Nothing.
Right. Facts. It's over.
But what we can do, though, is start off on the right foot, right, with the Emirates Cup games, right? Just start a winning legacy. And I know it sounds soft, right? I know it sounds soft, but you know what? I consider it like, y'all ever been to a kindergarten graduation?
Oh God!
Anybody ever been to a kindergarten graduation?
Just that word, just those 2 words.
So many kindergarten graduations
drive me nuts, bro.
Right.
Even to America to make a graduation for kindergarten,
bro. But what I'm saying is, is it puts successful thoughts in the minds of those that did some work, right? Because if we win the Emirates Cup and win the NBA Finals, we can't say that there is not a direct correlation to the Emirates Cup, right? But if you lose the Emirates Cup and you don't make the NBA Finals, you're like, you can't blame the Emirates Cup, right? You have to, in my mind, you can't just say, man, I'm gonna be hella focused on winning a title. Like, this is the first time you've ever been hella focused on winning an NBA title. Like, that's not like legitimately. I respect people's opinion, and listen, and I respect that people beat march by the beat of their own drummer. Mm-hmm. But I consider myself halfway, somewhat smart. You're not gonna tell me the Knicks need to. This is the year the Knicks need to focus on the championship, as if there were other years where the Knicks didn't focus on winning the championship. Mm-hmm. That makes no sense. That makes zero sense. That means everything we accomplished last year was nothing. We was just out there practicing. We wasn't focused on winning the championship, right? We wasn't out there trying to win no championship. Nah, that wasn't what we was out there trying to do. If you say that is what's happening, if you're saying nah, this is the year we got to focus on winning the championship, that's not real talk right there. You shooting somebody the gas, that's not real talk. Because every year Knicks fans focus on winning the championship.
Mm-hmm. I mean, just to put in perspective, last year OKC lost in the Cup final to Milwaukee and only scored 81 points. Does that keep them from winning the chip?
Right. You remember that, bro? I think you got a pretty good memory, bro.
Yeah. Giannis had a triple-double in that game.
But the point that I'm getting at is OKC was actually in the Emirates Cup.
They lost to Milwaukee in the Emirates Cup, didn't they?
But they were there.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I'm saying. Like they cared enough to get there. I mean, they didn't have enough to win it.
Too. They just didn't have their seventh, eighth, sixth, seventh, and eighth players in black and white jerseys helping out. That's why they lost yesterday or the other day.
Oh, you talking about coach?
I'm talking about this
told y'all the
game.
answers was frauds, right? People was like, "Yo, they 25-1, Uncle Freezy." Like, bro, I watched their games. Bro, no.
They literally have the weakest schedule. You can only play who in front of you. I need to lead with that because they don't make their schedule.
Right. Yeah.
But when it comes to strength and schedule, almost everybody they played was in the bottom 10 of the league.
Right. And when the Spurs took the lead on them, remember it was a back and forth game? When the Spurs took the lead for the last time, all 5 of them orange jersey dudes was looking at the ref like, "Ref, do your job."
Right. Like they're not used to the whistle not blowing for them. That's why I'm taking JB every time.
I know this ain't the way you're supposed to do it, but this is what I'm doing right now, man.
What's that?
I stay busy.
That's a plant?
I'm a busybody. I can't help it.
It's all good.
Yeah, I took the plant out of the Home Depot pot. You know, the little cheap one you bring them home in.
Mm-hmm.
And I just put it in a solo cup because I hadn't found a flower pot I want to put them in yet.
Okay.
So and they got names. You know what I'm saying? They got names like Patrick and John.
Oh, my grandmother used to tell me I killed all her plants. Mm-hmm. Never did nothing to them plants a day in my life. Never touched them, never watered them. But anytime they died, it was my fault. You killed my plants. I'm like, how? I didn't touch your plants.
Ooh.
She said I didn't love them, so they would die because of me.
You gotta show them some love.
I ain't care nothing about them plants, but I guess she was right.
Yeah. Ain't that right, Bernard? I got a plant down here named Bernard. I got a big plant over there. Ain't that right, Mello?
So
how come we always name things over like why don't we name some of the things we have like with lesser known Knicks, like a Clay Anthony?
I don't want my plant to get shot in the leg at the club, bro. Right. I just don't want to get shot in the leg at the club.
Or an Enos.
Right. Nick Yak has a point. Nick Yak says we want to win every game, so why are we mad that called tournament players get paid? I don't think we're mad. Not this panel. I don't think the panel is mad. Maybe that's a question for the Knicks fan base. Like, how come Knicks fans only focus on the grand prize and not the things that lead up to the grand prize? I think that's the thing. Like the year to Tim Hardaway Jr. won the Rising Stars Challenge, and people were like, "So what? He better bring us a championship." Dog, he a rookie, bro. You got Tim Hardaway
How
Jr.
unrealistic was that? Wow.
Yeah. The year, I don't think Porzingis won. Cat won Rookie of the Year, and Porzingis his rookie year, right? And I think Phoenix had a young rookie breakout star. They drafted a shooting guard, right? And I think who else had a star? Who else was good? The Lakers drafted a young combo guard, and he looked good. He looked like a left-handed Quentin Grimes, right? I forget the other guy name, but there were some stars in that draft, and Knicks fans was like, man, yo, all he needed is a such and such, man, and we might be able to make a run. And then there was some people saying, yo, why don't you do that Tatum trade Porzingis? Yeah, I remember. I don't know if y'all remember this or not, but the rumor mills had Boston was wanting to trade Jason Tatum to Phil Jackson for Porzingis. Boston wanted Porzingis for Jason Tatum and 2 first-round picks. This was before they knew how good Jason Tatum was, right? And Knicks fans was like, "Nah, I ain't doing that." Now that you look back on it, maybe we should have did it, right? maybe we should have did it. Hindsight is 2020.
Yeah. Who knew he was? We knew he was gonna be that good, though.
Who knew?
Knew he was gonna be that good.
Who knew? Porzingis was looking great, though. I would say this though also, just to go with what we're saying. My main thing, Coach Tory B, is 11 o'clock Tuesday night. We can legit be watching our New York Knicks in the middle of the floor with confetti coming down, with t-shirts and championship hats on. Now, while these are not the championship t-shirts and hats that we covet, it's still a championship nonetheless. And I think it will lead to a great habits. Because here's the thing: Jalen Brunson, Josh, Bridges, Clarkson, Cat, Deuce, Mitch, Yabusele, and others, they don't know what winning the championship is like. Like OG Anunoby understands what winning the championship is like. But the others, they don't know what winning the NBA title is like. I think that's right. Right. Josh doesn't have one. Brunson doesn't have one. Cat, Bridges, Mitch, Deuce, Yabusele, Clarkson. They don't know what winning an NBA title is like. But just winning something to me means everything, in my opinion.
They can't win they didn't want to win when he was in Kentucky, did they? They lost that year. Yeah, that's right.
They lost. Yeah. Somebody at Kentucky, right?
Yeah. I mean, I know it's not the same, but we've talked about this before. Them 3 Nova boys, they know what it's like to win that grind. That college championship ain't no joke.
Yeah. 2 men into 1 man league. That's how college works.
Especially when their team, they weren't constructed. They weren't they were playing against. They had teams that had the super teams. like the Kentuckys and the Dukes and all that.
And the North Carolinas. Remember, I think they beat North Carolina twice.
Yeah.
They beat Wayne Ellington and Reggie Bullock one year. And then they beat who did they beat? They beat somebody. They beat North Carolina one year, and then they beat Reggie Bullock and Wayne Ellington and somebody else the next year. Hey, so real quick, man, I was thinking all day about how I'm gonna be the devil's advocate for y'all. I just want to throw some ideas out there, and y'all tell me what y'all think. And I'm just gonna go straight for the jugular.
Uh-oh.
Right? Y'all ready?
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. Okay, so I'm going straight for the jugular. The Knicks have to do the Giannis trade.
Said the Knicks what?
They have to do the Giannis trade.
They have to do the Giannis trade?
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
that's what you just throwing it out there and that's it? It's just open-ended?
Right.
That's it. Did not the Knicks have to do the Giannis trade because it's just the Knicks have to do the Giannis trade? That's it? That's what you're going?
Yep. Yep.
Oh, okay. I mean, my answer is they don't have to do the Giannis trade. Why do they have to do the Giannis trade?
Because Giannis has what it takes to win a championship.
Okay. I'm not saying I disagree.
Does he though?
But
I think Giannis, Brook Lopez, Chris Middleton, Damian Lillard know what it takes. But Giannis on his own,
not Lillard.
I mean, that's why my bad. I misspoke. Yeah, Drew Holiday. They know what it takes. But Giannis on his own, Giannis without them dudes or them dudes falling apart, that's 3 first-round exits. Now, I'm not putting slight on him as an individual player, but we've seen in this
ever lace him up.
Yeah, we've seen that no one man can do it. When Jokic won, Aaron Gordon had the breakout season, like he became a next level player. They got some kid Braun out of the blue playing over his head.
Yeah.
Jamal Murray was doing Jamal Murray things.
Right.
I mean, wasn't Westbrook on that team?
I can't remember. I think so.
On the bench? It's just that right now, stars need help, bro.
Stars need help. Yeah.
And I'm not saying I'm 100% against Giannis, but it has to be the best situation. Like, to me, Brunson and Cat need to stay.
And that's exactly what I was going to say. If Giannis comes here and Cat is here, I'm all for it. I don't want it to be either or, though.
Because it makes no sense.
Be a disaster.
Like, the only way I can live with and justify Cat leaving and Giannis coming is we got to have another big man that can shoot again with Giannis. So Miles Turner would have to come with him.
That's a lot of salary, bro.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If it's going to take Cat and OG or some crap, it would have to be for Giannis and Turner.
Yeah.
And we'd be under the cap, actually, with that deal. So it's going to unlock Giannis and Cat that much more. Like, look what Giannis did when Brook Lopez basically played like a dime store cat on offense that year.
Right.
Look what Giannis did. He won the championship. Like, when we were all like, Jesus, Brook Lopez can hit threes, bro. What the hell?
Brooklyn and Philadelphia fumbled the NBA Finals away. Remember Ben Simmons was under the rim by himself? Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Against Atlanta? Remember Atlanta was knocking people off? Atlanta made the conference finals and lost to got the break speed off them by the Bucks. Yeah. And so everybody, this is not my narrative. This is what people hit me up with all the time. Like legitimately, they can't help themselves. I'm like, okay, y'all want to talk about it? I'll talk about it on the show. So I don't care. Like my thing is the Knicks don't need to trade for anyone, period. Nobody, right? But this is what y'all want to talk about, right? Instead of talking about how the Knicks can beat San Antonio and parlay that momentum and chemistry into an NBA Finals, we want to talk about Giannis. We want to talk about Giannis, bro. Oh, here's one for y'all. Another rock to put in y'all shoe. Package up all these kids and Yabusele, right? And go get Herb Jones.
All the kids?
All of them. Yep. Because that's the salary. That's the salary match. And since you don't have draft picks,
I mean, yeah, that's a dilemma, right? I mean, unfortunately, we're gonna have to give up something in someone because we don't have money and we don't have draft picks. I don't like it. We always trade away our youth, right? We always do it. Always do before you even have an opportunity to see if they could reach any kind of real potential. Then they ship them away, and then you like, dang, we used to have that guy.
Right.
We had him.
The Knicks legitimately bring the baby home and cuss him out and tell him to get a job.
They throw the baby out with the bathwater all the time. Right. Let's go.
We looking at the baby like legit. The Knicks will bring the baby home and be like, "You laying on your back? You need to get a job." To the baby. The baby can't even. Baby like gaga goo goo. You like, hey man, nah, bro. You gotta save.
I'll take it one step further. We bring the baby home. We don't read to them. We don't potty train them. We don't feed them.
Right.
And then we expect them to do all that stuff. Like, and then we, you know what? You don't know how to read. You can't even, don't even know how to feed yourself. You can't even talk.
You don't know how to go to the bathroom.
we never showed you how.
Right. And then tell him he the man of the house.
I don't. Yeah. Knicks fans are so impatient. They don't want to see nothing through. The shiny toy sitting on the shelf. Let's go get it. Let's destroy the whole team to go get this guy. Let's do it. That's it.
Right.
And I get it. I get the being impatient thing. I get it. Because you sitting around long enough waiting for something to happen, you don't realize you actually got something good in your face, something good enough for the thing you want to actually happen, but you can't. You don't want to sit back and see it through. You want to see if you can make it better. And I keep telling y'all, keep pulling at this team. It is going to implode.
In my opinion, the kids should not be a part of any current conversation. Right? Like legitimately the kids, and I'm talking about the kids. I'm not talking about Huck Porty and Kolick and Kev McCullough. I'm talking about Gaudier and Diawara should not be a part of any conversations whatsoever. None. Right? Because you can look at it like we keep bringing the example we keep using is that kid Jordan Walsh in Boston. How they had him for a few years, they kept sending him to the summer league and all that stuff, and then now he's starting. Of course, it's because Jason Tatum is hurt, but not solely because Tatum is hurt that he's in the rotation. Legitimately, the kid has played himself into the rotation. When Tatum gets back, that kid is still going to be in a rotation.
If you think you need, right, a Herb Jones, and we don't want to trade the kids for him, how else we going to get him? You either gonna
You mean
trade
you
the
mean you mean
kids.
my opinion? And in my
Yeah, I'm
opinion,
just
or are you
saying,
talking
if
about
you either going
narratives?
just the narratives. If you don't want to trade away the kids, right? And I agree. I don't want to trade anybody. I don't think we need to trade any. I think that a trade now would destroy this team because they're building. They've turned the corner. They're playing well together. Their chemistry is great. Like, I don't want to mess that up for nothing. That's just me. But if you're gonna start tugging and pulling at this team and,
Listen, I'll
and
be right
taking out players and getting new, how you gonna get them? It's either you trading the kids or you trading your core players. How you gonna get these guys here? We don't have nothing else to give away.
So in my opinion, in 3 seasons, and I'm including this one, so in 2.5 seasons, Pacom Dadier is going to be twice as good as Herb Jones. I watched Herb Jones in the SEC. I live in SEC country. I know Herb Jones is not the defender that Ryan Dunn is, right? I know he's not the defender that Pacom Dadier is, right? I know that. But is he a good defender? Yeah, but he can't score and defend at the same time. When he is just a defender, he can be elite. But when he has to do both, he can't do both. A lot of NBA players can't do both, right? So it's not like a Herb Jones. I'm not saying Herb Jones is bad. What I'm saying is it's hard in this league to be a two-way player, period. It's just hard to be a great defender and a great offensive player. That's why there are probably only maybe 4 wing players that can do it. Right? It's the reason why Harden and Luka look terrible on defense, because they're Hall of Fame offensive hubs. It's the reason why Cat looks terrible on defense, because he's a Hall of Fame level offensive player. Right? It's the reason why Mitch don't have offense, because he puts so much energy in defense that it's just hard to do it on both sides. Right? In my mind, and this is Uncle Freezy's opinion for the record, don't do any trades, right? Let these kids grow organically, right? And let them earn their way up the depth chart, right? Earn their way up the depth chart and let them start earning minutes, right? Maybe one of them takes Yabusele's job, and then maybe another takes Clarkson's job or something. Who knows? Who knows what it'll look like? But that's basically when I'm, and keep this thing together, have this unit grow as a team, and have the talent, the leadership, the structure, and the chemistry to go about winning an NBA title. That's what I think the Knicks should do, right? But at the same time, being a content creator, I get bombarded with what ifs all the time. Torby, I got bombarded with what ifs today, right? Package all the kids and Yabusele and go get Herb Jones. That's what I was told today. Like, yo, who's gonna turn that down? Who's gonna turn down Yabusele, Kolek, Dadier, McCullough, Huck Porty, Diawara, Dink Pate, whoever. They was like, man, they don't care. Put all the kids, because they called the kid, they were like, yo, these kids are mid. Like, put all these mid kids in a basket with Yabusele and ship them off and go get a proven plan. That's what I was told. And I'm like, that makes no sense on no level, right? Like, nah, it makes all the sense in the world, because this is the year you're going for a championship this year. And so in my mind, I'm like, don't the Knicks try to win a championship every year?
Yep.
I mean, here's my other thing. Here's the other thing somebody mentioned to me. I think this may be a rumor. This may be a rumor on Twitter, because I saw somebody in our chat say it last night. Put Mikal Bridges in that trade and get Herb Jones, Jose Alvarado, and Zion. So you're sending Yabusele and all them kids and Mikal Bridges, and get Zion, Herb Jones, and Jose Alvarado.
So we're gonna give up our most reliable player
For
for
another ambulance
Zion,
case.
who plays like 30% of his games.
But
No,
but here's the kicker. Here's the
no,
kicker,
thank
right?
you.
Here's the kicker. Those three dudes, I think that team has won 4 games. Why would we get the best players on a losing team, the best players on a team that can't win, bring them here and then expect to win?
Exactly. Sometimes I wish they just do it. I wish just do it. Just do what they say, and then this
Right.
team would be trash, and everybody would be mad, and I could say I told you so. Then I got
Right.
to live through the suffering with them, though. So I'm good.
Right. Right. The one trade, if Leon Rose like knocked on my door and asked me if there's one player in the NBA that I personally think like he's like Uncle Freezy, there's one player in the league that I can get for you right now. Who would that player be? The only player that I would say is a fit for this group is Jeremy Sohan. That's it. He's cheap. He's young. He fits all the Knicks core values, right? He's an athletic guy that plays hard, a great defender, right? A guy that can handle the ball. Will he shoot? No, he's not going to shoot it. But now that you have Josh Hart shooting, you don't have those issues like he used to have.
Mm-hmm. He can handle the ball.
Yep. He played point guard for 60 games for the Spurs. He started at point. I think he started at point guard for 60 games.
At 6'8".
Yep. That's the only player, right?
Now
And
I
the
would
reason,
send Yabusele over there for him, and Yabusele and somebody else, one of the young guys, I guess,
yeah,
because that's what it would take salary wise.
right.
So I think he makes $7 million.
And the reason why I think Sohan is a fit, it would be a fit on the court, and this is the on the court part. On the court, when you play Deuce, Bridges, OG, Sohan, and Mitch, I think that's a top 5 defensive unit, right? When Mitch is out, you can play Sohan, OG, Bridges next to Cat, and they can make up for Karl Anthony Towns' defensive shortcomings. Right? He can play make. You can't run exotic traps. He'll be our very, very, very low budget Scotty Barnes. He'll be our low budget Scotty Barnes, is what it'll look like to us. Right.
And another guy to defend Scotty Barnes.
And another guy that can defend Scotty Barnes.
Those kind of guys.
Yeah.
Where OG and Mikhail aren't the only ones doing it.
Yeah. I mean, and one of the things I share with everybody, and I know sometimes when I talk about the narratives, people think it's just me. Y'all already know how I feel, right? I feel like we got the squad to win. Let's go win it, right? You force my hand. You make me go get a guy. It's Jeremy Sohan, right? No one else. No one. Just Jeremy Sohan, right? Because he's not a small ball 5, but he can give you small ball 5 minutes. And I'm not asking him to do anything outside of his character either, right? Hey, you get caught up on a switch. They got Cat on the perimeter, or they had Cat on the box. They run the pick and roll. Cat's on the perimeter. Instead of trying to switch back, just let Cat stay out there, keep his hands down. Cat, keep your hands to yourself. And Sohan and OG will have the box responsibilities. Right? It is just what I'm saying. Right? But while we talk about other thoughts that are on Knicks fans' minds, there are some people out there that feel like Jalen Brunson dribbles too much. Jalen Brunson's usage is too high. Right? I don't know how y'all feel about Jalen Brunson's usage. I could care less. If Jalen Brunson took 27 shots a game, it wouldn't bother me in the least.
because most of the time, especially this season and lately, I see usually them chuckers like the Kobe's and the AIs of the world, and to me, it's not blasphemy anymore to mention Brunson in their cloth. That he's leading the biggest franchise in the NBA world to things that we haven't done here in a long time.
Right.
And he's a all NBA guy every year in the MVP conversation every year. So he is that level. You never see, except the one game this year against Boston, unfortunately. You don't see those single digit makes with 25 shots. A lot of times you see 16 for 24, 15, because it ain't like he get for the high volume he shoots, he don't get to the line that much comparatively.
Right.
Like he's making his buckets.
Yeah.
And he's heating up. Remember, we were worried about, not worried, but for his standards, he wasn't shooting a three as well at first.
Yeah.
But now that's coming around.
Yeah.
The last 5 or 6 games, Cat's been 10 of 19 from three. His threes are starting to go down.
Right.
Like this is why we've been winning too, because the other guys are scoring.
Yeah.
OG3 be falling now too. From all over the place.
OG3 is wet.
You used to just have a corner three. Now you got an everywhere three.
Yeah, and he confident too.
Yeah, he
pulling that
letting
thing.
it fly.
Him and Bridges. Y'all be seeing Bridges that be in the corner gliding. Bridges look like, y'all remember that video game Double Dribble?
Yeah, that
like
one dot on the floor. Yeah, you get to that spot on the floor, that dot.
Yeah.
You make it every time.
Bridges.
And they be shooting it like Bridges too, because you could be gliding in the air facing sideways and shoot it from there and it'll go.
Yeah.
Like when Bridges shoots, sometimes he does that. I don't know how he makes those, bro. He be gliding sideways.
Right. Yeah, and so that's what I'm saying. Like, and so when I say this, like, y'all know where I stand. I feel like legitimately, I feel as if the Gaudier kid and the Diawara kid are the future wings for this team, and they've been chosen for a reason. Like, I don't think the Knicks front office is a dumb front office. I think these people are smart, right? Like legitimately, you don't have 200 people walking around with brown paper bags on their head. Like, these people are smart. They see stuff that we don't see. They know Diawara has talent. They know Dottier has talent. They know Kev McCullough has talent. They know Tyler Kolek has talent. They know Ariel Hukporti has talent, right? And they also know that they have potential. The thing is, though, you got to let these young fellas cook, right? Rome wasn't built in a day unless you're doing a video game, right? Rome wasn't built in a day. We got to let these young fellas cook. I think this time next year, we won't be having this question about wing depth. I just can't see a world where the Knicks fans are talking about wing depth. But as a matter of fact, I would say this time next year, the backup point guard search would be over forever, or at least for the Brunson years. I think Tyler Kolek and Deuce will be that backcourt. For the reasonable future.
Beginning of the season, I was down on Tyler Kolek. I was so wrong. So wrong.
We be in that moment hard though. Like legit, we'll be in the moment hard. Like with me, I know I be in the moment hard. right? Like if anybody is hard on like the young guys, I'm super hard on do the fundamental stuff. You ain't got to impress nobody, bro. Do the fundamental stuff. Right, but to the point though, but to the point I'm making, coach, if we just stay the course with what we have, I think we can find a way to be successful, right? My only thing is if we start doing a series of knee-jerk stuff, I think that's where we'll start to get hurt at.
Right.
Like if you, for instance, if you need a defensive-minded guard, right? If you need a defensive-minded guard right now, instead of trading Malcolm Dottie or Tyler Kolek, you can sign my man Wright off the street, 55. That's his number.
DeLon.
DeLon Wright. Y'all wasn't impressed with
But
DeLon Wright last year?
he was good.
I mean,
But is he not signed with anyone?
No, I don't
Nope.
think so.
Oh wow.
I mean, I think he's another guy. He's another guy like Precious, who both of them would have flourished in this Mike Brown system.
Right.
Like the thing is, look at some of the guys that are flourishing that we didn't expect. Well, we had hoped, I guess. The Shamit,
Right.
the way McHale's playing, the way a lot of guys are shooting better.
Right.
For you can say what you want about the total product, but Brunson and Kaz's defense is better. I know you can't get much worse, but it's been better.
It has been better this season. People don't want to give them credit,
Bro,
but it has been.
We're 25 games in, and we're fourth in the league in points allowed. I don't care what it looks like, possession to possession. If you're fourth in the league and giving up points, that means your defense is good, regardless of who's on the court.
Right.
Just like we shouldn't be making excuses one way, we need to stop all making excuses the other way as a fan base. It's a results-based business.
Right.
We're scoring way more than we're giving up. That's all. I don't care if it's 112, 98, 127. If we're scoring 8 more than everyone else every game, like we are, that means your defense is good enough to win.
Right.
As silly as that construction hat and vest and Timberlands is to most people, it got them hustling out there.
Yeah.
Whatever incentive you need, you take it. Mikal Bridges got them working hard on the defensive end.
Yeah.
He be calling everybody out like, get back.
Yeah. Well, it's exactly what I said before the season started, what Mike Brown was going to do. This is where the coaching comes into play. When you know you have 2 players that are cemented in your starting lineup that have a weakness, you can't just stay the course and shove the horse's head into water to make them drink situation. You need to find other creative ways to make your defense still be effective and adapt to your skill and what you have and what you don't have. And that's what I commend this coaching staff for doing so far. Because in the end, the defense is as amazing as OG is and McHale and Mitch. It still is a team defense. It's like sometimes it's not about getting the steal or the block. Sometimes it's a lot of times during the games, we all like Freezy and I will be shouting out, "Good D on that one, Josh," or "Hell yeah, Cat," or like it sometimes has to do with positioning or just being in the right spot. It doesn't necessarily come down to just getting the swat or the steal. Sometimes it's just denying the ball. Sometimes it's keeping the offensive player from getting to his spot. Throwing up an ill-advised shot.
Right.
That's what I've noticed this year. From OG, McHale, and Mitch are always going to do good things.
Right.
What I've noticed this year, guys that traditionally have not been consistent defensively, the Joshes, the Cats, the Brunsons, they've been limiting those moments this year. And they've actually had more positive moments than they had last year as far as getting stops. They still have their what in the hell is he doing moments. Like, where were you there? Come on, you got to give more effort on that one.
Right.
So yeah, man. So that's what I'm all about. We've said it all last year and every year. Oh, when we're sitting down in the 15th on defense, if we could just get in the top 10, that's all we need with this offense. Well, we're number 4 right now. What else do we want?
And that was never true either, Coach. Because the thing is team rating or defensive efficiency during the regular season means diddly, bro. Because you're not playing the Washington Wizards in the playoffs.
Yeah, exactly.
But you played them 4 times in the regular season.
Yeah.
Right? You're not playing the Chicago Bulls in the playoffs, but you play them 4 times in the regular season. Right? What we need to do is get the defensive pieces here. If we get the defensive pieces here, as long as they click in by the time the playoffs start, man, I'm good.
Yeah.
Right. And just want to just say just one thing. So I saw what Nicky mentioned. Hey, Nicky, I was just doing the scenario, bro. It's not really how I was feeling. What I'm saying is people like come to me with like these wild scenarios about, yo, we need a defensive guard. And I'm like, okay, if you need one that bad, if you gotta have one, can you just go get DeLon Wright? And instead of like making a trade? To me, it don't make sense.
Yeah.
Like I don't think it makes sense in that respect, where you're gonna give up on Kolick or whoever. But Coach Torrey B, I got one last thing I want to throw at y'all real quick before I get out of here, right? Before we wrap up, right? A Knicks fan told me that the perfect piece for the Knicks to go after the trade deadline is Kristaps Porzingis. Right?
How everybody always want to hurt people.
And so their thinking is
if they weren't hurt, they wouldn't be available.
Mitch and Yabusele and a few other pieces for Porzingis. Everybody in the trade, and so they're thinking. So chat, what they're saying is everybody in the trade going away and coming in is going to be gone during the summer anyway, right? Yabusele will be gone, Mitch will be gone, Porzingis will be gone, and whoever you send to make the money match will basically be gone, right? And so they're thinking Kristaps Porzingis prorated salary at the trade deadline is the piece that the Knicks are missing for 3-point shooting and weak side rim protection. What do y'all think about the wildest scenario we talked about in Save Forever?
Kristaps Porzingis is out right now, right?
Yep, he's got
for the
pots.
second time this season.
Right.
We only
He's got
20
what?
games into the season. I'm good. No.
You know what Atlanta's gonna say about Mitchell Robinson, right?
They gonna say he always hurt.
Like Paris Duggar's new term is street clothes for street clothes. Now, Paris Duggar is not the one that told me about that trade specifically, but he's been telling everybody about street clothes for street clothes.
It hangs over them heavy, right? Because they've been hurt a lot. But our training staff has been working miracles with these guys, man. Like, I'm good. I'm not sending away what Mitchell Robinson brings to this team for Kristaps, and we know, like, we don't even know what's wrong with him.
Yeah,
You know
he's
what's
got.
be going down with Mitch. You don't even know what's wrong with KP.
Yeah,
Like he was sick against us, and we didn't know. They didn't know they wouldn't tell you what was wrong. He has an illness. What is it?
right.
Like, like who? What are you? You get this dude here, and he has that illness for the rest of the season. No, thank you.
He'll be
No,
gone at
thank
the
you.
end of the season. That's the thing. That's the reason. That's the
And
reason
he
that
also won't be available for the playoffs.
for the play. I know.
No, no, thank you. We got spare Mitch parts in the back. We don't got no spare KP parts. No, thank you.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
But what if all those players are healthy though?
If all those players are healthy, you taking Kristoff every time.
He wouldn't
But
be
we know
available.
he not healthy. That's
Yeah.
like saying Zion. You know Zion is a bucket. But you know he only played like 30% of his games in the last since he been here.
Yeah.
I feel like since he been in the league, you want to take that chance? Come on.
Yeah.
Same thing with Anthony Davis. Like they go and get Anthony Davis. Why he is gonna be hurt next week? No. What are we doing?
Like
It's dumb.
everyone we're
If all
talking
we want
about.
is injured players, keep your player.
That man got a tattoo of a Band-Aid.
Like, because he always hurt. That's a perfect tattoo for him. That man gonna stub his toe and go out on the wheelchair, and we never gonna see him again. You talk about robbing the league? Oh my God!
Right.
Man.
Right.
I mean, I'm low key worried about. That's one of the things I'm worried about with Cat. I mean, with Giannis. I mean, like
Giannis be hurt a lot too.
Bro, the way he plays, bro, you can't, like you talk about it all the time, Freezy. Dudes that play like that, them big dudes, bro, they get hurt. Even if they're not injury prone kind of guys, there's always just so much banging going on and contact. Like,
right.
And the way he plays, I mean, he plays that way on both sides of the ball.
Well, it's like that's the reason why in the NFL you don't pay guards a bunch of money because they always getting rolled up on and getting caught up in the wash. Always, bro. Always. And they can't help it because it's a part of their job. Virtuoso, thank you for Jen's contribution. Virtuoso says Brunson versus Wemby in the NBA championship game reminds me of Bruce Lee versus Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the movie Game of Death.
Yeah,
I love it, bro. Game of Death was fire.
Which that wasn't when they had to take the little boat over to the island and they was on that private island, right? What movie was that?
Enter the Dragon.
Right. I was like, I know that wasn't the name of it. Okay.
Yeah. Fritz Alcinder's in the building. Salute. So on that, y'all, I'm gonna get out of here, man, so I can get me some rest, man, for tomorrow, man. The gig is going crazy. Thank y'all everybody for coming through and rocking with us.
Before you cut out, Freezy, I'm sorry. If you'd allow me just a second, everybody out there, please, y'all be safe and check on y'all people. It's holiday time. Things get rough for a lot of people out there.
Yeah.
Just make sure your people is all right. Everybody healthy and safe. And all of y'all do the same. Y'all stay safe. Y'all keep your heads up and take care of each other and be kind to one another.
And be kind to one another.
And hit that thumbs up while you at it.
Like, share, subscribe.
Yeah. And become a member of the channel, man. The membership, the membership drop, y'all, clearly is something that I did. I'm gonna try to do better. The schedule has been rough, but I'll try to do better than that and Patreon. But on that, we're gonna get out of here, y'all. Peace.
I rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal. For how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenity.